gotta remember. Sometimes we gotta remember.
People are just walking in front of it like we're not recording.
It happens. People are people. None of it's intentional. Never attribute to malice what can be attributed to incompetence. It's far more likely that they're all in their own worlds, doing their own thing. They're not paying attention to the world around them. And we all do it every day, whether you're driving, walking down the street. All of our lives are just as complex as everybody else's. Everything you have going on, they have going on. Nobody knows what everybody else is going through. We all just need to be a little more self-aware and aware of the world around us.
That was deep.
You gotta look deep to find the deep things. If all you ever do in your life is stay at the surface, you'll never find anything worth exploring.
Sometimes we
Peace and blessings to the chosen. Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to Akim, pushing the truth, sincerity and charity indeed. And the brother Yalad, and as you've seen in the intro, apparently these two were doing some kind of interview or video, and one guy was offended that somebody walked in the middle of the video. And the other guy explained it that essentially that you shouldn't take everything too personal. Like, some people don't really mean or intend certain things. So Job 33:14, Yahweh speak it once, yet twice, but man perceive it not. So sometimes people just don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It just happens. And actually, I'm giving you something to think about in your mind that attributes to the way a masculine man should think. As far as being slow to wrath, Proverbs 14 and 29, he that is slow to wrath is of great understanding, but he that is hasty of spirit exalted folly. So if you always jump to conclusions, you don't, I believe the scripture says to fully know the matter or fully research a matter before executing a judgment upon it. If you jump to conclusions, if you just accept things for face value, or simply not judge a book by its cover, but what the scripture says, judge not off of appearance, and whether that appearance is a person's physical character, physique, or just the appearance of a situation. If you judge based off of appearance or superficial things, you won't have the whole matter, and you won't judge properly. And that's why it says, but he that is hasty of spirit exalted folly. So if you hasty, you mean fast, like want to jump to conclusions, you're going to push up folly. You're going to stir up some strife. Proverbs 15:18, a wrathful man stirred up strife, but he that is slow to anger appeases strife. So when you think in the mindset of, and the mentality of understanding and seeing it from both perspectives, or putting yourself in the other person's shoes, you can slow strife, you can calm strife. But if you walk around all the time with a chip on your shoulder, and you think that every single thing that every person is doing to you is on purpose, it's very, I want to say effeminate, but better word to say is childish. It's child, because the Lord isn't like that. Psalms 103, and the Lord Yahweh is merciful and gracious, slow to anger, plenteous in mercy. Right? It says Proverbs 16:32, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh the city. And you want to have that mindset, because if you walk around thinking that everything is personal, now granted, everything is folly, vanity, and vexation of spirit. Now that's true, but this was the gem I want to drop. This the nugget that I want to drop is sometimes the benefit of the doubt gives closure when it's hard to find. And what I'm saying is essentially that when dealing with these people in the world, I give them the benefit of the doubt sometimes. Not that I'm being a hippie, oh, love the world, love everybody. More so that I'm bringing peace to my own mind because I know that there's ignorance there. I know that there's a lack of understanding there. Not that ignorance or what he said, incompetence is an insult, but that, it's just something that they don't know yet or have yet to know. So, um, Luke 23:34, and Yahushua said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. So some people just, you gotta think about them in that mentality, like, they don't know what they're doing. Yeah, you know, sometimes you just gotta give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, somebody rushing you on the road, cut you off, like, maybe he got an emergency. Maybe something going on over there. Now, granted, there's folly that is happening, and it could be folly. But, I mean, is that the kind of thoughts you want to think about often? Sirach 3:24, for many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion had overthrown their judgment. So if you walk around with evil suspicions on every single body, on every single person, you take everything to the max. You take everything is so personal. You're gonna be miserable, man. You're gonna really be over paranoid and overstimulated, and then you're gonna tweak out. Wisdom of Solomon 9:14. For the thoughts of mortal men are miserable, and our devices are but uncertain. So that's a miserable thought, man. Thinking that every single person is out to get you. No, she parked in your spot. It was an accident, or she didn't know, or this person took your last, I don't know, water bottle out the refrigerator from the job's refrigerator. Like, let them have it. This person rush you on the road. Why road rage with them? Let them have it. They got it. This is theirs to have. This their world. We see vengeance belong to the Lord, but what belong to us is forgiving, understanding, and patience, and taking the low. That's it. That's the mentality we need to be in. If you walking around thinking about everybody out to get you, that that's a paranoid. That's close to woe is me spirit right there. Second Ezra 14:14. Let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature. And this weak nature, you got to set aside these thoughts that's most heavy to you, as the scripture continues to say here. So the point being is that, hey, well, I personally give the benefit of the doubt for my own health's sake, for my own for my own set of understanding that, okay, maybe it could be something. Maybe they in a hurry for a good reason. Maybe something's really going on over there. Maybe, oh, this person, they probably just got hired here. They made a mistake. It's okay. It's not a big mess up. We can move on from this. So, the benefit of the doubt can give closure when it's hard to find. That's my point. Lord willing, that was edifying. Shalom.